My name is Patrice, and welcome to the Golden Helix Guild YouTube channel. Today I have Marci Fournier and Jennifer Mather, and we're sitting in their shop at Pure Health of Connecticut in Enfield. I would like to hear from you to tell them a little bit about what we do, about what you do here.
Sure. So here in the store, I have everything from vitamins and supplements to natural stone jewelry, crystal points to skincare, and salt lamps, everything from standard vitamin and supplements to a little bit more metaphysical things. I do try and make sure that everything that comes in the store is predominantly natural, because I feel that that's really important in people's healing processes. As services, I do diet, nutrition, counseling, consulting, to cellulite body wraps. I do this Melise product that is a contour cellular body wrap that takes inches off of your physique in a matter of a couple of hours. All natural. And pretty much everything in between. One of the other services that people can come in here, I tend to think of it like an open door, and I offer my space, the room that we're in actually, for people to come in and do workshops, whether it be on essential oils or Jen does a lot of sugar scrubs and home care, and I enjoy learning all kinds of different things when I have people come in and talk and do workshops. We have some great meditation classes coming up with some gentlemen from West Hartford that I'm excited about. I have a new young lady, a mom who runs a photography business that's coming in to do a talk on making oils and like replacing your medicine cabinet with all natural oils. So I'm excited about that as well. But that's kind of what we do. We're open 6 days a week, and the hours do vary by season, but we're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. I take appointments on Sunday, and I just like to open the space, and people tend to tell me that when they walk in the door and they get a breath of fresh air, and that's what it is.
It's absolutely true.
As you can see, Pure Health of Connecticut has many products and services to offer, and Marci hosts a variety of practitioners to teach classes at her store, as well as sponsors multifunctional events throughout Connecticut and Massachusetts. But Marci also has a story of hope to share. It is her own story.
So here I am. This is my treatment room in my store. I never thought that I would be here. Never thought I had a story. But here I am telling my story. It kind of began about 8 or 9 years ago. I was in a very unhappy relationship. I was extremely overweight, and I needed to do something, and I didn't know. So I found myself online researching nutrition programs and what could I do. And I enrolled myself in the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, and I took away from that in 10 or 12 months so much information. I learned how to meditate. I learned how to do yoga. I learned different modalities like intensanti, which is a chanting form of yoga. And I learned everything I could ever want to know about what to put in my body, and that the food that I was eating made a difference in my mood. It made a difference in how I saw life, because I was eating anything. So that's kind of where I started. Within 12 months, I had taken myself from 210 pounds to 130 pounds, and it changed my life. Not that weight is everything, but in the way that I did it, I stopped eating processed foods. I put everything that was in my body was organic or natural. And in doing so, I was able to no longer take any kind of antidepressant that I had been on almost my entire life. And I realized my own self-worth. In doing that, I ended up divorced, but it was the best
thing that I could have ever done. And so I realized in that time that there was so much more for me out there. So I continued on to school. I went back and I spent years in getting nutrition degrees and psych degrees, learning a lot of what brought me to where I was in the first place, and learning more information on how that I could help people going forward. I found my niche. I found that people came to me because they needed or wanted to feel the way that I presented myself every day. So I went from being this very unhappy, draggy person to being, running all over the place like a fairy or something. And through that course, I realized that, okay, yes, I wanted to teach people every day what I had learned. And it meant a lot to me. I felt it with my heart every day that I had to teach people. So I continued through school. I actually bartended and waited tables for 8 years to get to open my own place. And in doing so, I realized so many things about myself. I realized that not only did I have a knack for teaching people and bringing people together, but that I had a spiritual side that I had never connected with. And all through my life, I had different things happen to me. When a grandparent passed away, I would know before the phone call was official who it was, and without any indication whether they had been sick or not sick. A girlfriend of mine in my early 30s, a girlfriend of mine had gotten killed, and I knew within hours. I actually woke up at the same time that she had passed and didn't know till the next morning why I started thinking about her. But those little signs, I never knew. I had no idea. And now that I'm associating with and have found a great bunch of people that can help me connect to that, I'm learning to listen to my spiritual side. I'm learning to understand why I do the things that I do. So that's kind of brought me to here now. I do a lot with diet and nutrition, people that can't overcome their own roadblocks in their life. The psychology end of that allows me to help them reach fuller ways of life. So whether it's a relationship or a food eating issue, that's a lot of personally what I do. But this neat spiritual side that I have been able to connect with has helped me be able to open other people's eyes too. And I really feel that my place in this movement that we are on is to connect other people together, whether it's for their own personal healing or other people's healing or just getting the word out there. I've really been directed that this is my path, and every time that I am planning an event or introducing someone to someone else, I get this really warm feeling. I'm gonna get all teary-eyed. But I get this really warm feeling, and I feel like I just feel like I am helping all those people around me, whether it's because they will get along or they need something from each other. And that's a feeling that I never want to let go. So I'm very excited to be on this path and planning events and networking people together. I've definitely found what I want to be doing.
I want to thank Marci for her courage to share her story and her dedication to help others lead a more fulfilling life. I hope you take a moment to visit her website at purehealthofconnecticut.com. Thank you for watching the Golden Helix Guild YouTube channel. I invite you to also check out my website at readingsbypatrice.com. Have a blessed day.